What's good, you guys? DPU777 here, back with another video, and as always, it's another Jellicent lead. I'm just showing you guys the rankings on it. It's actually rank 8 in the Great League, and my Scrafty is rank 1. So we have Jellicent in lead, Scrafty as kind of like the closer, and I have Skarmory to basically just get rid of like grass, against like grass hole, just like anything that threatens Jellicent. But one main weakness in this line is Galvantula, so electric Pokemons. So we have here Melmetal. So this was probably my worst match out of all the sets that I had. So I just want to show you guys what not to do. So right here, I stay with Jellicent, and I let go of his Rock Slide, and I go for a Shadow Ball, and let's see what he does. So my opponent could either shield or not shield, but they do decide to shield. So right there, I should have known that I should have just like moved to like my Scrafty straight away, but I do shield, and I think I want to get off another Shadow Ball. So we CMP tie. So I didn't know that Melmetal CMP ties with Jellicent, so I just let go of that Rock Slide, and I'm already on a really bad really bad place because my Skarmory does not do well with Melmetal, and my Scrafty doesn't have that much energy, and I let go of the superpower as well. So right here, even though I have 2 shields, I have to go for the foul play, just so I can go back to sorry, I already shielded, so I am at 1 shield, and they're also at 1 shield, and because I went for foul play, I'm like drained in energy. So it's actually pretty bad. So what I think I should have done is just committed to the double shield on Jellicent and just gone for the Shadow Ball, and then afterwards went straight to Scrafty, because Altaria, for example, versus Skarmory, even though it's close, I can just go for a Brave Bird and win basically. But that was my only win condition. I should have just double shielded. So right here, Melmetal will just go for a Rock Slide against Skarmory, and I'm trying to get to double Sky Attacks. So I do get to the double Sky Attack, but they still have a shield left. So this is not enough for for me to defeat the Altaria. So good game, opponent. So we have next Zenigata 87. And they have a Talonflame as the lead, so this is very good for me. Jellicent against Talonflame, like 90% of the time Jellicent wins in these type of matches. So right here I just go for Bubble Beam, and I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to go for double charge move. So they go for a Brave Bird first, but because they got buffed, debuffed, I mean, I still live. So right here they go, I switch kind of slower because I want to what's it called, get into my Bubble Beam range, and because any of Venusaur's moves anyways don't do much to Skarmory. So Venusaur will go for another Frenzy Plant, and I'm just gonna keep chunking away, and I have double Sky Attacks right now, and I let this go because I know that I can survive this. So now I have 2 Sky Attacks or a Brave Bird, whichever is more important, and they have a Stunfisk at the back. So what I'm thinking is that I think I'm gonna most likely win this because I have a Scrafty, and Scrafty with Power Punch, and then with enough energy can take on that Talonflame at the back, because I still have that Jellicent's what's it called? Jellicent Bubble Beam. So that's really good. So right here I do shield the Rock Slide. So I just keep going because I want Scrafty to have as much health as possible to go against Talonflame, because Talonflame's health is actually low. So if you guys can see, it's already really low. So I'm just gonna keep hitting it with Power Punches because they're most likely gonna shield. It's what most Talonflame players do, is they try and shield their Talonflame no matter what it is. So I'm just gonna go for another Power Punch. And the thing is with Power Punch, because I like triple myself, they try to use their charge move, but they can't because my my fast move got too strong for them. So next we have Jellicent versus Swampert, and this is still pretty good because Bubble Beam does go neutral to Swampert, especially because of its shadow. It's even more. So they do have to shield a Bubble Beam. So here I just go for Skarmory. I just want to think like, what do they have at the back? But what they do is they stay in, and they have a Surf. What? So they have a Surf instead of a Hydro Cannon. So that was interesting. So they stay in and they go for a Surf. And what I do is I just go for a Sky Attack. I just want to see what they're trying to do. And they let this one go, so they lost a shield. And they lost their first Pokemon, so that was interesting. I go to another Sky Attack, and this is gonna do just chunk a little bit of health from Deoxys. But this Deoxys already has a move by now, so I'm thinking to myself that maybe I should just go for Scrafty, because Foul Play is super effective against it. I'm gonna let this one go. It's either a Rock Slide or a Thunderbolt, and it is a Thunderbolt. Scrafty just can take like literally anything. So here they switch to a Skarmory, and good thing I still have 2 shields, because I will shield the first one, and I'm just gonna basically try and get as much energy as possible. And I go from the Shadow Ball right here, just to threaten his shields. And they do decide to shield, so I'm gonna go straight for another Shadow Ball, I believe, is what I'm trying to do. I can survive 1 Sky Attack at that range, so I'm just counting. I know that a 5 or 6 6 fast moves. Air Slash is basically a Sky Attack. So right here they try and go for, I guess they were trying to go for double Sky Attacks, but yeah, this is game over anyways. So because Shadow Ball is super effective against Deoxys, so GG. Oh, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to catch and to keep Skarmory safe. So that's basically what they were trying to do, but it was too little too late. So we go next to Ninetales. So this is pretty advantageous for myself. Not sure what my opponent was trying to do. So he got to double 2 fast moves, and they have a Feraligatr. So there's some spicy Pokemons right now being played. So I go for my Skarmory because I have no idea what kind of move Feraligatr has. I know it could have a Hydro Cannon, which they do have a Hydro Cannon. So this Crocodile is going insane right now. The animation on Feraligatr looks really good actually. So they do shield the first one, and I think what I'm going to do is to let this one go. Oh no, I don't. I go and shield it as well. I guess I'm trying to go for my what's it called? Trying to win switch right here. And yeah, I don't tap that much because there's no point. And they let go of the switch, so now they have 4 fast moves on that Ninetales, because I have to be careful I do not get solar beamed by Ninetales. So that's like the only win condition that they have. So that was like 6. So it's gonna be a weather ball bait. But this one is still gonna be a weather ball because they drained some of their move. So yeah, so right here they have a they have an Executor at the back. So there was Ninetales for Relegator and Executor at the back. So this was interesting. So I go for straight to a Shadow Ball because what I'm thinking is they will probably think it's another Bubble Beam, and it lands. So now that the Ninetales is trying to regain advantage, even though they have one shield, but they just lost the game, literally. Like, if they shielded that Shadow Ball, they could have just probably won, and my opponent knew that. So, yeah, they left the game. So right here, we have Machamp versus Jellicent. It's actually a pretty neutral match, but they have a Galvantula. So both Skarmory and Jellicent are not very weak to Galvantula, more so on Jellicent because it's water. And Scrafty as well is gets like destroyed by the what's it called, by Galvantula's fast move. So right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna shield once. I'm gonna try and get off another foul play. So I go for 2 foul plays to try and get rid of this Galvantula. And what they do here is they let it go. So I was actually super happy that the Galvantula was like just one fast move away from being gone. And Jellicent and Skarmory basically have to win this match for me. And a good thing for they went for a lunge instead of a discharge, or else my health would be even worse than it is. And just because it got debuffed, it doesn't really matter. And they brought a Stunfisk. They brought a Stunfisk on a Jellicent, so that was interesting. So I just go for a Bubble Beam, and I go for another Bubble Beam because I can survive if it's double debuffed. A lot of Rock Slides, probably 3 Rock Slides from this range, and probably 1 Earthquake. Yeah, I could probably survive 1 Earthquake right there. And they do go for the Earthquake, but I'm staying in on the Jellicent because so they had a Stunfisk and Galvantula. So what are they weak at? So they like probably weak into fighting. So I'm not sure what they have at the back. So right here, I just let the Jellicent go down, and they have a fighting themselves at the back. So it was a good thing that I had Skarmory like saved up, but they were pretty weak in general. Like, they didn't have coverage in a lot of situations. So yeah, it was game over right here. So I really want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on to the next video. So right here, they go for a cross chop, but a cross chop is not enough, even though it's a shadow. And I barely beat it with the Sky Attack, so it was literally 1 HP. Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you guys later. Bye.